Today is the day we make it to Alaska.
We're Frankie and Alex, and that's our puppy Paco. Since hitting the road at the end of 2019, we have wanted to go to Alaska. But then, But we sure did make the best of it, visiting over 35 states in a single year, as you can tell from this sick map. After months of planning, we thought for sure this was our summer.
We're going to Alaska!
Then after spending 6 long hours at the Canadian border, this happened.
Oh my gosh, what a rigmarole.
Oh, guys, we didn't make it.
So it was back to the drawing board, but you're in luck.
We figured out the only way that you can get you and your RV to Alaska this summer, and we're gonna show you in today's video.
All right, enough of this intro business already. Let's get into today's F&A vlog.
We have to do a lot of chores to get it ready to go because we're going to be away from the vehicle for a while.
First up, we wanted to dump our toilet because we didn't want it sitting in the van while we're not in here.
I got to deal with all the stuff.
Frank has the fun job.
All right, I got the jugs in the backpack, secured. The package is secured.
While he's dealing with that, I'm gonna make us some breakfast. For the last couple of days, we've been eating ourselves through our fridge, kind of having like a mishmash who knows what meals because we wanted the fridge to be empty. We turned it off last night. Everything, as you can see, is like a little bit wet, so I'm gonna wipe everything down, wipe the whole fridge down, and then turn it into kind of like cold storage. Plus, it's a good excuse to clean the fridge. We also stocked up on a bunch of pantry items, so non-perishable stuff, cans of beans and tomatoes. We've got tons of sauces and dressings so that we had them when we got to Alaska. I think pricing on stuff is a little bit higher up there, so we just wanted to load up on things that we knew that we would need at prices that we knew that were good. The other thing that you're gonna wanna do is get rid of any gray water or standing water that you have because it's just gonna start to stink after a couple of days sitting. So we're at a little dump station and we're gonna get rid of our gray.
Now we have to head to the electronics store. We got to buy some little pieces for our phone. That way we can listen to stuff on the airplane. And then we got to take the van to the spot where it's getting shipped from.
That's right, guys. We are getting rid of the van and we are jumping on an airplane today, which we've literally never done before. Well, I mean, we've been on an airplane before.
Yeah.
But we've never shipped our van or done anything like that.
We've never been away from our van since we've had a van.
Right. So it's gonna be a big experience and we're excited to take you along for the ride. We have to fill up a little bit of gas. We've been running kind of on empty for the last couple of days because you need to have your tank less than a quarter tank full to get on the boat. So we've just kind of been adding $5 or $10 as we're going.
And like $5 only gets you like a gallon now.
Yeah, it's very expensive for gasoline right now, so maybe it's a good thing we only need a couple of gallons.
So I put in a $7.38 because that's basically 2 gallons.
All right, let's head to the shipping yard. The reason that we've decided to ship with TOTE is a lot of different factors. First of all, the passenger ferry that everybody talks about that you could just drive onto with your van is completely sold out.
It was also crazy expensive when we checked it out the first time. This is actually a cheaper option, and now that the boat is completely sold out, it's the only option.
There's actually a second option, but it's definitely not as good as TOTE.
You could take the barge, but the barge is like a 2-week journey that you'll be without your van.
Of course, if you live in the Seattle area or the Tacoma area and you can drop your van off and then just like stay home for 2 weeks before you go meet it, sure, why not? But with TOTE, they have 2 shipments a week every Wednesday and Friday, and it's available the next Tuesday. Well, for the Friday shipment. I don't know about the Wednesday shipment. Are they both Tuesday? I don't know.
Yes, sir. Patience is key.
So we were wrong. We did have to wait for the train, but we just met some lovely people at the other TOTE gate. This is for like the big shipping containers, so the trucks will roll in with the, I don't know what you call them, the pallets or whatever. What lovely folks.
Man, that guy was awesome. His energy was so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them. They were just really nice, awesome people. So far, this experience is top notch. Okay, thank
cool.
you so much. Appreciate it.
Have a good day, guys.
Thank you.
Alex, how excited are you?
I'm super excited. I'm like a little bit nervous. We've never been without Olive, like literally ever. Well, I guess we went to Canada for 2 months, but she was in your mom's driveway.
And she wasn't built out yet.
Yeah. All right, guys, safety first. We're gonna take a little tour of TOTE, show you guys what they do here. Not allowed to walk anywhere. Stay within the lines, unless you got this cool ass vest. We're gonna see everything that TOTE does. It's actually a really big operation down here, and Mr. James is gonna tell us all about it.
We are one of the major ocean carriers to Alaska. We have a fantastic service, top notch. 2 sailings every week, every Wednesday and Friday that go out. The men and women who work here do a fantastic job every week.
We're riding in a Mercedes now.
Oh man, upgrade. Babe, did we get a new van?
Yeah, we traded Olive up for, oh, never mind.
It was so amazing to take this tour of TOTE and see just how big their operations really are. And you see that little ramp over there? Well, it's actually quite big and very important.
Your vehicle itself will actually just be driven onto one of the auto decks. So we drive on, we park it, we lock it down, strap it down, and from there it sits. So it's not in a container or put in a container. No risk of any, sometimes containers are very tight when you put vehicles inside of them. So we are non-containerized when it comes to all the row pieces that we ship.
And they sure do ship a lot, from fifth wheelers to Class A RVs and everything in between, plus so much freight for Alaska. And the best part?
There is no saltwater or inclement weather that's hitting those items along the way.
That means you can trust whatever your baby is to TOTE Maritime, and they are gonna take amazing care of it on one of their beautiful ships.
A lot of people rely on it because there's not a lot of manufacturing in Alaska. When you're up there and you're looking for, your grocery goods, your automobiles, various items as well, all of those have come through. There's a high probability that, it came on TOTE ships. We are a lifeline to Alaska.
Midnight Sun's coming to get Olive and take her to Alaska. All right, guys, we're gonna get a quick weight on the vehicle. We've actually never weighed Olive before, so this will be the first time that we're finding out how much our build weighs.
We're going high and low. I'm going under it is.
Oh, we're going over under?
Yeah. So I said 7,350 pounds is what I think she's gonna weigh total.
Well, I guess I'll take the over, because, that's what James left me.
Look at this, 82.80, I was under.
Yeah,
So
which means
that's
that
good.
both of us lose.
Yes.
Frank's the winner.
Actually, pretty sure I won, just throwing that in there.
One of the major things you have to do to get your vehicle ready for TOTE is you have to disconnect all your propane. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna shut it off, we're gonna disconnect the top. There's gonna be a little bit of propane in the van, so make sure you vent it out before you head out of your van. And we got the other one. I'm gonna just pull the whole piece off. That's it, that's all the propane that's left out. Just make sure we have it all out.
That one's full.
Yeah.
Whew. This is the last time we're gonna see Olive until next week. I hope she has a wonderful journey. It seems like with TOTE, she's gonna be in great hands, and we can't wait to explore Alaska with her. It was a quick 35-minute drive to get to the airport.
It makes it super convenient for you. Even if you're gonna take an Uber here, it's like what, 30 bucks or something like that?
50.
Oh, it's 50. But still, that's not terrible when you think about the whole ordeal.
Now we are checked in, but we can't drop Paco off until an hour and a half before the flight.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hang out outside a little bit. We have TSA pre-check, so it shouldn't be trouble getting through security.
Also, we want to try to wait as long as possible before we put Paco in the carry-on and gets on the plane. He's not nervous. He's eating before we get on the plane, which is perfect. That means that he doesn't know that anything's even happening.
I know, and I'm nervous.
I know you are, but he's gonna be okay.
I got knots in my stomach.
He's gonna be perfectly fine.
I know, but it's a long time.
We're definitely gonna miss him on the plane, where we wish we could have him on there with us.
But he's gonna be in good company. There are so many other dogs flying today.
Yeah, there are actually. Bye, buddy. We love you.
Bless his little heart. He's so stressed out right now. The guy over there is so sweet. He loves animals, and he's like talking sweet nothings to him to like help him calm down. The other lady told us that basically they whine and cry until they get over to the elevator, and then they're usually fine. So. We're in Alaska. Now let's go find Paco, because that's what's really... Paco!
Hi. Hi, my buddy. Come here, buddies. Hi. You did so good. You're so warm. You did so good. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Paco was like totally unfazed. He was like, oh, what's up? Hey guys.
He like barely cried.
I
He
feel
tried to
like-
get out of the cage.
I don't know if he's like, that was fine for him or he's just like mad at us.
No, I don't think he's bad. I think he's kind of tired. It's like midnight there right now.
Yeah, so we're gonna go over to the hotel. Good morning, Alaska.
We're gonna go take a walk on the town right now. It's a little bit overcast and like gloomy, but I think we're still gonna have a great time.
We've got 3 days to explore
Anchorage.
before Tote brings Olive back to us.
I can't wait to have her.
Yeah, we're gonna have our
Explore Anchorage.
in another video, but here's a little quick peek. That was absolutely delicious. They can make anything on the menu vegan, and I think everything would be so stellar.
If we didn't do the things that said dangerous, we wouldn't be having as much fun as we did.
Uh-oh, guys, not only is this a test of our skills as like acrobats, it's also a relationship test. Today is a very big day.
Yes, it is. We are getting the van.
Olive is waiting for us at Tote. We've got to go get on a special van. We're gonna go get over to the vehicle, and then we're gonna explore Alaska in our van.
I can't believe Olive made it. We are so excited to be able to explore everywhere out here, and it's gonna be an amazing time. So make sure you follow along for the journey.
We got Lolo. Wait. Olive is in Alaska. We are so excited to start exploring.
Tote did such an amazing job getting the van here. We are so happy that we get to explore in Alaska with Olive. Yes. There's the boat right there behind us.
And because it was a roll-on, roll-off, we didn't have to worry about squeezing her into a tight little container ship. So we did a walk around just to make sure everything looked good.
Nothing happened to her, no damage, no anything. I love the job that they did, and they're super nice here.
And people sometimes worry that like your stuff on the inside might get gone through or something like that, but the van looks exactly
Immaculate.
the way that we left
Immaculate,
it. Yeah, so
I gotta hook up the propane, I got things to do.
yeah, we gotta
get
fill the gas tank,
Gas
but
has to
then
happen,
we
like,
are
now.
hitting the road and exploring Alaska. So be sure to subscribe because it's gonna be a full summer of Alaskan beauty.
Yeah, baby! Like Paco's excited too. Yeah, Paco!
Until next week, click here to see our failed way to get to Alaska so that you know that the way that we just showed you is the good way.